Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and welcome to your Smackdown review. Now, here's the thing about this show is that Backlash is on Sunday. And I don't think that I've ever seen the show not really, promote Backlash well. It just, this show, it's almost like there wasn't a pay-per-view. It really did not feel like there was a fucking pay-per-view more than ever. And that's pretty sad considering this is going to be the first pay-per-view since the first exclusive, because Battleground happened after the draft. But this is the first real post draft. This is the first SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. And we're already off to the races with not giving a fuck. And that's what I said from the very beginning. They just had a whole fucking draft. It's supposed to be a monumental event. And already it's business as usual. They waste no time doing absolutely fucking nothing. So here we start off with Daniel Bryan in the ring. We've got a 6-pack challenge. This was... It was all right. Some of the exchanges were pretty awkward. I gotta be quite honest with the girls. Becky was acting a little bit goofy, almost like when the heels were threatening her. I don't know. I found it to be cute, yet stupid at the same time. And it seemed almost comical, like I wasn't watching a real life event, but it was like a fucking cartoon. I mean, this was not realistic. Just Becky's reaction to 3 people, looking to beat the shit out of her. The way how she was like, no, 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 like she kind of reminded me of that fucking vulture from Bugs Bunny. No, 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 no. What? Anyway, Naomi comes out. Fucking, who else is on? Nikki Bella? I can't even remember. They come to her rescue. There's barely a pop from the crowd. It's just, I guess because this segment was just so awkward. It felt so artificial. It felt so processed that, people just had a hard time getting into it. And the fact that they just introduced a new women's belt at WrestleMania, and now there's another women's belt, and we're supposed to pop for the belt, get excited about the belt, worship the belt, masturbate to the belt, fucking buy, replicas of the belt, dance around the belt, rubbing our fucking stomachs and scratching our ass, I mean, what the fuck is going on with these fucking belts already? Sorry, WWE, we're not going to get hard-ons for these belts just because you shit a belt out, put no thought into the design, and expect us to just, pop for it and get excited. Not going to happen. The Miz comes out for a match against Apollo Crews. We're going to have this match again. You know that they have no idea what to do with Apollo Crews. They got this guy spelling his name out like a fucking retard, like something's wrong with him almost. They've got him just booking him in matches, going fucking nowhere. No attempt to try to develop any kind of character. And, outside of spelling his own name, I'm sorry, that's not a gimmick that's going to fly. Ziggler was on commentary. He steals the belt away from Miz. He tries to get in the ring, but he sends in Maurice to get the belt. Once again, this is not the proper tension. There was no good promo. There was nothing really here to get us excited. I mean, guys, The Miz was cutting an awesome fucking promo on Talking Smack. This, I never seen anybody get this excited about a Miz promo in quite some time. And here's the other thing. Remember, like Ziggler, maybe it was like a year or a year and a half ago. Ziggler went like fucking nuts, like on Raw Fallout or some shit like that. And he started ranting and raving, and they taped this promo, and people were wondering if it was a work or a shoot. And so they've done the same thing with both of these guys now. And the follow up has yielded the same results. Absolutely fucking nothing. They do these. Why do they do these promos? I really don't know. Why the fuck do they do these work shoot promos? They have all this energy and excitement. They get everybody pumped up, and then they don't do anything. Are they just like putting it out there so people can get excited? Say, "Oh, WWE did a good job," and then have no follow up. Like they just want to get the internet crowd excited. And then when they get them excited, they do absolutely nothing. Is that really what they want to do? That's what they set out to do by making these promos. They're just doing that to excite people, but not exactly create any real interest or do anything interesting as far as storylines. Because last week they like dissolved all the fucking heat between Bryan and Ziggler, and Miz, I mean, and and now it's just like it's just a normal match. Like there's, why do they do these fucking things? I don't get it. Like, why does it seem like when they hit on something genius, they just fucking retard the shit out of it? Bray Wyatt cut a promo from backstage. Well, it looks like, or some remote location. So I guess, the pay per view is on Sunday. We're not going to bother to put Bray in the arena. We're not going to, do any interesting things with Bray. We're just going to have him cut the same old promo. Um, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, Natalia defeated Nikki, Naomi, and Becky Lynch. I'm actually liking Carmella as a heel. I don't know exactly why that is. I mean, she kind of comes off tough. I like her body language and she, in the way how just she carries herself. I guess going with Enzo and Cass, a little bit of that charisma has rubbed off on her. American Alpha defeated the Usos in like fucking 30 seconds. I actually kind of like this. It kind of shows like they haven't done anything with the fucking Usos. And so it makes sense that really they're not going to win so quickly. They want to show that, like, they've gotten off their game. So the Usos go fucking nuts. They beat the shit out of uh whatever the fuck his name is, Chad Gable. There you go. And they work on his leg. Then you got Orton backstage cutting a promo. I kind of like this little story he told about a guy, being too confident, a hunter, and then he ends up getting struck down by a snake. The thing is, though, it's like, so last week they didn't want to show what happened when Orton dove into the ring. They cut to black. And this week they're not even interacting in any way, just separate promos. Not that Orton's promo was bad, it was an alright story. But I'll tell you, like, this is the excitement that we've got here. They're not really even gonna, bother to do any interaction like this. To me, I think this is a pretty big match, Bray Wyatt and Orton. I think it is, but does WWE think it is? I mean, what happened? They used to love Randy Orton. They used to do everything with Randy Orton. Randy Orton used to have like the best storylines. They made sure they invested the most time in Randy Orton, developing his feuds and storylines. And now it's like they could care fucking less about Orton. And why is that? I don't know. I haven't read anything. There's no reason. There's no heat on Orton. And I don't get it. Like, what the fuck are they? Why don't they want Orton to have a successful feud with Bray. And the thing is, it's like they must see that like this is not going the way that it should. Anyway, so you have Fandango come out. Um, who he's been in a tag team. Now he's saying that Tyler Breeze is not there, and this is just so fucking random. He asks a girl to come out from the audience. He gets this girl to dance. He says her hips are lies. Then Kane comes out and choke slams him. What are they trying to accomplish with Kane? Are they trying to make these segments funny? Is this supposed to be funny? Am I supposed to be laughing? Because I'm not fucking laughing. But, like the Milkman last week, now you've got Fandango. I mean, where the fuck are they going with this? Are they like trying to make these segments good, funny, or they're just fucking wasting time? Because I really think it's the latter. I don't see how this is supposed to be funny, how it's supposed to be entertaining, how it's supposed to be even decent. What is this doing for Kane? Why is Kane even there? What Kane just coming out for no reason to get a choke slam, to get a tiny pop from the crowd. That's all they wanted to accomplish, because that's pretty much what they did accomplish. Heath Slater and Rhino defeated the Hype Bros. They got all this great stuff, like like him introducing his family with Rhino, all awkward, and his wife is like flirting with Rhino while Heath Slater is busy introducing his family. It's on YouTube. I was watching it. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. Heath was being entertaining. Rhino was being entertaining. The one who was playing Slater's wife was entertaining. Everybody's being entertaining and funny, and and like the right kind of awkward. And they just want to put it on WWE.com. And then they have a post-match celebration with Slater going fucking nuts. And they don't want to show any of this on SmackDown. Like, instead of showing us Fandango and fucking Kane, this would have been better and helped to promote Slater and Rhino, because I'm a big fan of this team, actually. I like the type of entertainment they're turning out. I think it's funny. And the thing is, they're winning. And they're not making them look pathetic, is what I like. Rhino is getting in there with the gore. They're winning clean, and and Slater's providing the entertainment. Yeah, I mean, I hope that these guys do win the tag titles. That could be a really fun team, and they need to fucking put these segments on the main show. Enough with this shit, like the post-show wrap-up and the pre-show. Fucking put this shit on the main show. It's like enough already with these WWE.com exclusives. The Usos show up on the set of Talking Smack. They say, now they're going to get focused. They want to be taken seriously. They've been there for 6 years, and they're going to fucking, they're going to be more aggressive now. And then the last segment, this was just so fucking lame. Ambrose and AJ in a face-to-face. Ambrose gives AJ a bowling trophy. He says that's all he's ever going to win. It's not even really a winning trophy. It's just a participation trophy. AJ fucking, kicks him in the balls, breaks the trophy, and then that's it. What is this obsession with kicking people in the balls in this feud now? Because now it's like last week they give you this really awkward, uncomfortable, prolonged, moment of AJ, being hung out on the ropes, and you've got fucking Dean Ambrose staring at him, shaking the ropes, and now we just uncomfortably go off the air with fucking Dean Ambrose on his knees, like he's about to give a fucking blowjob, and he's just there holding his fucking dick. I'm like, Okay, so this is how they go off the air before a pay-per-view. This really awkward moment. I said that AJ should beat him up, fucking get in the Styles Clash in the forearm, hold up the title, and just walk away. What's so fucking hard about that? Why the fuck do they have to make both of them look pathetic? 2 weeks in a row. First, okay, it's AJ has to look pathetic this week. Now it's Ambrose's turn. I mean, at least Dean didn't do what AJ was doing. Oh, fuck. All right. SmackDown was pretty fucking shitty this week. Really, like, the most entertaining thing was the WWE.com with Heath Slater introducing his family. So, yeah, there you go, motherfuckers. All right.